2018 NBA All-Star Game is presented by Kia. As most of you are aware, it is a new look this season with Team Stephen by LeBron James. Last year, 122 three-point attempts in the game as Curry misses from downtown. LeBron playing some defense, slapped it away, but certainly a Coach of the Year candidate from the Toronto Raptors. He was telling us as Embiid hits the open shot that he did. LeBron James also spoke to the players about the fact they cannot do what took place last year. Davis for a portion of the game.
Well, Dwayne Casey can talk all he wants. I think the biggest voice there, nice bounce pass from the
James would start playing real basketball as Curry flips to the corner to DeRozan, and he knocks down a three. You would see games would get a little heated late third quarter, and as Kyrie Irving slips one in.
Their best shots, and we can see their best defense. And as Coach Casey said, you don't want to send the wrong message to fans around the world.
Westbrook able to drill the three. Harden on a step-back three that came up short with Durant having a hand right on the face, and then able to the lead out, and Harden able to pick it off. Chris, do you sense that Reggie is Mr. Skeptic here today in the first quarter as
Reggie has
flips to the corner, three-point attempt, and DeRozan had hit one just a moment ago, not able to hit from the other side. Davis.
third straight All-Star Game MVP, and then out of nowhere, AD put on a show.
James Harden. What a season it's been for the Houston Rockets. They've won 10 in a row. Nice pass. And it's put home by DeRozan.
To Los Angeles during the season to be with his ailing father. He told me before the game that he hopes he can play well, and that will help in the healing process. Mark?
All right, thank you, David. You saw Kyrie Irving take it to the basket.
quarter so far, only 13.
And we just saw a blocked shot. Kyle Lowry was turned back. James, a beautiful pass of the Washington Wizards. Thompson off the head fake and knocks it down. Thompson having a terrific season, leads the NBA, shooting 45% from three-point range. LeBron off the fake for three. So we're tied at 22. Here's Towns, who can hit the three.
They make it, but I want to see guys doing what they do best. And Beal, that's what he does best.
And hits. Yes, Bradley Beal was in the three-point contest last night, although did not have the hot shooting going. Oh, nice move by Towns.
Drummond, who was trying to guard him down low.
Andre Drummond from the Detroit Pistons playing in his second All-Star game. Victor by way of the Indiana Pacers appearing in his very first All-Star game. Towns with a long hook shot.
Knock it down behind that three-point area, but I mean, he's so tough to guard inside of that post as well.
Nice pass on a back door. Here's Lillard. Towns for three. Knocked out of the hands of Green. They keep it alive with the score of the Raptors.
Oh, what a pass there by Kyle.
Klay Thompson takes it into the corner, not able to hit. Kept alive. Lillard, yes. Oladipo not able to hit. And back comes Lowry. Gets the step. Hands it off.
Are you sure?
Be careful, no.
Are you sure?
Really? We don't know. Hasn't got to that third, fourth quarter yet.
Well, here's a question. If he was to pick up a technical foul. Okay, well, here's
He's not
another.
going to get one tonight.
Well, here's another question.
No.
If he picks up two technicals, nice putback there by.
Involved in, if he gets two, he would not be allowed to play. How's that? I made that up.
I like that. The next year, and that's why All-Star break is a welcome break for a lot of teams, no matter how you're doing, to get that extra rest.
Tracy Morgan also getting a shout out. So it's a 45-33 lead for Team Stephen. Damian Lillard with a long three game. Chris, we'd be back to what we saw the last couple of years. Guys would be swept away. But
Team Steph just jumped off the bench. He and Draymond upset.
nice pass, and DeRozan lays it in.
Brown was too quick on that whistle on that block shot.
Westbrook gets it down low. No defense there as Paul George. Three-point attempt missed. And LeBron has Walker ahead of the field. Gave it up, and it's back to James. second quarter. Marv Albert, Chris Webber, Reggie Miller. Here's James. Yes.
Back up and stirring, man.
You said it.
Guys are auditioning for fans, other teams, you know.
James for three. First foul on Team Stephen tonight. There's a fadeaway three.
Yeah, and you don't want to see the Ole defense. Guys are so good. They can make their own highlights. They don't need any help, and so you just want to see pure contest. I know a lot of kids going to be practicing that all night long.
Durant with a catch and shoot.
Is off to benefit the Flip Saunders Legacy Fund. Now the shoes today have the theme.
Thompson on the hop for Curry. Back it goes.
Oh, no,
that was clean from behind.
Man, what is the
ball? 3-point lead for Team Steph. Here's Durant with room.
Did you see them? What, 3 or 4 bodies in the lane to find Durant?
Thompson on a catch and shoot. James pops it down. Irving the other way. Back it comes Kyrie.
But tell you what, it's almost like he gave himself the assist on that play.
A rainbow free by Embiid. Back comes Westbrook, blocked by Embiid.
You got your 7'1", 2 center knocking down a 25-footer.
Finally hits. Huge first half for LeBron James. Thompson for three. Yes.
That's what happens when you're out of position. Klay Thompson makes them pay.
Here is Durant.
We talked about the dunk over Russ and then the stare down from Russ. But remember in game 1 in Philadelphia, when there's history there between those two players.
And Russ has gotten away, like you said, with that win, especially in their arena.
LeBron James with a total of 15 points. Let's go to Kristen on the bench with LeBron James.
All-Star weekend once again.
Do you feel more invested that a win would mean more knowing that you chose these players and drafted this team?
Or it could be just a very busy
We call
weekend
that
here.
Charles Barkley voice, Marv. I had the Chuck voice.
Busy weekend for Charles during the All-Star celebration as Towns hits again, this time out of stuff. Oladipo for three.
4 here right before half.
Thompson again from
wow.
travel to Southern California. Guys will be along very shortly. Here's Paul George angling for three. It's 8 points. 10 seconds to go in the half. They trap Harden. The steal and the bucket by George. Got the feeling in the past that officials might have been a little reluctant to call fouls.
So you're saying refs take off on All-Stars?
Got Lillard out there starting this third quarter as well.
Green passed on the shot.
Man, I'm taking this third apart.
That was so easy, right? Here's Embiid who hit a three a moment ago. Does it again. All right, thank you, David. Jimmy Butler yet to play in the game. Here's LeBron taking all the way and went to the left. Team LeBron shot 51% from the field. Team Stephen 41% from the field. Incidentally, the first free throws for Team Durant as a one with Westbrook going against Embiid. And here's LeBron.
Let him collapse the defense.
Is Lillard off 1 foot, particularly in college, when they took away the dunk.
They took away the dunk.
Yes,
Consistently in the NBA. That sky hook.
Now you would think as Curry is able to dribble.
Marv, I'm going to tell you what people are not talking about in the second half as Oladipo comes up with a steal. Remember, dunk contest.
For the injured John Wall of the Wizards. Here's Harden for three.
Check up.
Beal, and he connected. And Team LeBron is up 105. 103. Beal is 14. Oh, here comes Harden. Finds Curry. Yes.
Count me in.
Here's the lead from Drummond. Andre Drummond. Lowry, Lillard, and DeRozan on a 3-on-2. And it's put down. Out of 9, which is unusual.
Very rare for an all-star game.
Here's DeRozan straight down the lane. James and Durant and others in the league are certainly free to express their political opinion.
Speak on social issues when the pillars of this game spoke out since the beginning of this game. And I'm talking about Bill Russell.
Money, $41 million for so many kids to go to school. You've got to understand the resume of this young man.
LeBron says no.
So the ball is deflected out of bounds. Oh, a fadeaway.
Is that based on history, Reg? What you...
Yes, this is a new school rule.
Irving with a nice pass. Just under 5.5 remaining in the fourth. Harden played by Durant. Harden on the drive and scores.
How does he get
Durant? Irving, nice pass. Yes, and the foul. As you mentioned, not like last season, these two teams are serious. There's a beautiful move by Irving, and he scores.
What a move. Yeah, he moves Kevin Durant, who weighs just a little bit less than he does, right out the way. Nice bump.
Durant with the handoff.
It's all good until they face one another.
We're just under 3 to play in the fourth. Oh, what a move here by Embiid, played by LeBron.
Too easy.
Yeah, able to take him right to the rim.
Sway in that painted area on offense.
See, this is where LeBron has the advantage
Yes.
now, with Embiid trying to guard him out on the floor. A mismatch with whoever Embiid is guarding.
George puts the move on Embiid.
What a block.
And the follow miss.
Oh, man, what a block by Embiid.
By Embiid, you are on the island and you can get embarrassed. He catches up, gets back.
Westbrook putting moves on DeRozan. And so he scores. And hits the lead, 16.7 remaining.
Got a
And
foul.
they have possession. Westbrook gets ahead of the field and he scores. Down to 5 seconds. Curry looking for the 3. Curry double team. Curry can't find it. Now does, and that will do it. And Team LeBron off the bench. A happy group.